Hello world, WayofTime here, bringing to you another episode of Resonance Rises. So, I'm exploring a bit, hoping to find some sort of desert where I'll be able to, have a better chance at making some runes, because we are doing quite a bit of magic right now. As you know, I got Firebolt and Fire Burst, and I'm using them to quite a good effect. Now, I did go northwest from our spawn castle. I like to call it the spawn castle, though it might be something different entirely. And I found this village over here. Kind of a village, though I'm not entirely sure what it is. Oh! But what we do have is a wraith, which doesn't allow me to jump at a certain part. But the rapier does seem to make quick work of it. So there are a few things that we're going to be doing while we're out here. Okay, there's a mana creeper. One of the things is obviously to explore, look for cactus so that we can get cactus green and start working on some more rune work, because cactus green is one of the main things that we're missing. Also, just to generally explore and see what type of spells we can get. Now this is not going to be fun. I'm not... Oh, that looks cool. Though I have no mana now, though that does look cool. So it seems to explode right away, and now I know not to look at them. And we also have some blackberry bushes, it looks like, which we'll probably use to great effect later. So, as you may have noticed, Kieran Dave is not on the server with me right now. We're currently, well, this is right after the fact, pretty much, the day after. Is that a mushroom? No, that's a Mushroom Island biome. What is this madness? Okay, so, first, get you. Apparently, there is a bit of lag on the server, though that's not as bad as it could be. Is that a chunk error? Or does it just spawn from another world entirely? That might be from the Twilight Forest and it's somehow cutting in, or there's some sort of wacky generation that is occurring due to the messed up generation. This is supposedly a grassland, though, okay, it must have some sort of odd generation bug that is in one of the mods. We'll definitely look at that later on, though it does seem to have generated a nice structure for us to look at. So let's see, can we get in an otherwise timely manner? Okay, bye spider. I'm thinking we have to jump from tree to tree like a nomad and get up there, maybe in a nice little... You know what, I can break blocks. I should just go up like a boss and work my way in to be a nice lovely burglar. Okay. Nice treehouse, actually. This might work as a starting base for one of us, because eventually we will... Oh my gosh, you're a fast zombie. You are a very fast zombie. Okay, and the rapier is also fast, which is kind of nice. Ah, we got a bed. That's good, that's good. We also have some stuff. I'm gonna just sleep here. I know it's going to be in the bad place, not near our spawn, but then we can take this, and it was pretty much just not to reset the spawn, but to make it daytime. Okay, so we got some water essence, a master spell staff of heal other. Wow. Ah, look, that's gonna be cool. And we also have earth shift. So quite a few spell stuff in here. So this is an Ars Magica structure. Therefore, it's Ars Magica that is causing all of the grief in here. There's another structure as well. And we got an Infinity Tome plant. Another spell, Spell Staff of Night Vision. Might prove useful. And also, Divine Intervention. Ooh, Kieran is going to love these. Okay. And we also have a mushroom area that I'm not used to it not being... How now? Not being there. Huh. Okay, so... Let's look at the other area, though we may have other parts. There's another chest, and there is some... Lever? Lever. Oh. Oh, come on. That's nice. That's nice. And finally, a greater focus. That seems like it's going to be useful. Magma Essence and Ender Intervention. Divine Intervention, Ender Intervention. That's telling me that there is some sort of... What the frig? What the frig is this place? Ah, my goodness. This is pretty much telling me that these are summoning spells. Divine Intervention and Ender Intervention must be some sort of summoning spell type. Not the spell type that I'm going to be using, because I'm personally going to try to use, I don't know, magma. Though I might change my idea of that later. But thunderstorm, and we have some earth essence as well. So we really hit the jackpot with this room and area. Maybe we can pretty it up at a later time. And I checked that already. I think there was another ladder case that we could go down, which is over here. Yeah, here. So if this is another area, no, we can go up, which is a nice little balcony area. And okay, so I have a whole new respect for Ars Magica. You cannot, I must say, this is an entirely new likeness of Ars Magica, which we might move into here depending, or trick it out. I'm not too sure. So let's go out here and see what the next structure is, which is over here. Now my mana is finally... No, I don't want to use fire here because I do not want to cause a forest fire to our possible new home. So let's go over to here. This seems like another Ars Magica construct, and it has iron doors. Interesting. And what's over there? Oh, what the? What are you? Is this something from Dimensional Doors? Some sort of rift. And you can't see it from this side. However, from this side, you can perfectly see it. Okay, I'm going to want to look at that soon. And we also have some coal, which we are going to need because we need some torches. Also, we are going to want to stop this stuff off at the main base. Otherwise, we are going to probably die somehow in that dimensional door area. I think it's at least a dimensional door. Though, what else would it be? I don't know, maybe some other Ars Magica stuff that is fooling with my head. Though, only one way to find out, so we're going to want to check that very soon. However, there's this construct that we'll also want to look at. Pressure plates, that's lovely. And it doesn't seem overgrown like the last area. Nothing. 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 And nothing. So that's a whole lot of nothing. However, this is a nice tower. If we go up, there might be a chest on top of here as well. Not there, and we're not even at the top, so that's hard to say. Okay, now we're at the top, and we found another insect swarm. What is this going to be? Like, oh my goodness, this kind of reminds me, with all the spell names and etc., kind of reminds me of the game BioShock. One of the first two iterations where you could summon a legion of insects to aid you in attack. Wow, okay. So this is a mushroom biome, as you can tell, and this is... I'm not used to seeing mushroom biomes this close, honestly, to any sort of mainland, let alone actually in and part of the mainland. Though I think I see something at the top, northward. Yeah, that might be oil of some sort. So maybe we'll check that out, and after we do so, we'll just take a quick jog home, then check out that dimensional doors area. It might just be shadow, if anything. I don't know, it kind of seems buggy. It definitely looks like shadow. Yep, it was shadow. Oh well. Okay, look, I don't even know. So it seems like the world generation is glitching a bit. We'll see if we can work that out later. But anyways, I'm going to work my way back home, and then we'll see what to do about that dimensional doors area. Okay, we're making our way back to land and past our lovely raw sewage plantation that I don't think we're going to stay near for a bit. So let's see, we still have that area that, well, we already explored that area. We are good in that regard, but there's the dimensional door rift, I think it's called. No, it's not a rift. The rift is the black outlined one, though this is not black outline, so I'm going to have to see what exactly it is. But it is on our mini map, so that is going to be helpful. So let's see, we got anything that we can see that will also be of interest other than the clay that's there. We have this. Don't remember those stone bits right next to it earlier. So if we look on the other side, we don't see anything, which is kind of odd. Not too sure if that's a visual glitch or if it's actually intended. This looks like a savanna or Sahara. So let's see what this is. It looks like some sort of cracked dirt. Outback. When the outback, mate. And we have some hard sand, and let's see the uses of hard sand. We might have some sort of use for it. No, we do not. It's more maybe aesthetic. It might be able to do something with it later. Okay, so let's go and see if we can just step through this without having to put a dimensional door down. Okay. Okay, this is probably the wrong thing to do, but this is going to be interesting. Okay, we're here. Wherever here is, seems like a long corridor. It doesn't really have anything in it. I want to see, are we able to get back just by going out here? We might be able to, but this is the dimensional door's pocket dimension, I believe. We should be able to exit and come back. And good, we are able to go back. So if we just make a mental note, this is where we were. So we're going to want to make some torches quickly. Just some simple craftsmanship right there. And want to make sure we mark whichever one we used. So there we go. I'm thinking of going into here next. Okay, we went in the left one, and we are downloading terrain again, so pretty much the pocket dimensions are a separate entity entirely, so you never know what you're going to get, and it leads into branching different areas, and okay, let's see, are we falling? Is this just nothing? I don't know, maybe it's generating terrain. There we go. Okay. So we came in there, and this is still branching out, and you can see that there is some light over here and more branches. So let me talk about this area for a second. So the Dimensional Doors mod is a very scary area, especially if you have no idea what you are doing, which kind of happens with me. So you have these doors. They are dimensional rifts that you go through to different dimensions. Right now, we're in the second layer of the pocket dimensions. Each door contains an entirely separate pocket dimension, which gets very scary, especially when you have blackness like such. So we're going to want to be extra careful, making sure we do not lose ourselves in whatever this is. So you can also see that we might fall down. I don't want to take a leap of the imagination, but okay, so there. Okay, now what can we do? So this is the second layer, and it's very light. So what I'm thinking is that, let's check out here. Nope, we can't actually go out here. So usually these dungeons hold some sort of loot. some sort of special loot that you can't really get anywhere else, and that's one of the main reasons I'm looking through this place. And I don't think I placed the torch. No, I'm placing a torch after I go through it, so I'll be able to get out. Now, the main danger of these areas is something called limbo. If you go through an area and find yourself through, basically, you can find yourself in a very dangerous area called limbo, and you can not get out easily. Okay, so this is one of the dungeons that occurs with the pocket dimensions. So as you can see, this is somewhat of a nether area, and we have a chest over there. So let's check the chest. So this is another sort of pocket dimension held through those hallways. I think I'm going to call those the hallways of doors. And we have some fabric of reality, which we can place down and expand our area. But we can also make stable fabric, which I'm not too sure what we can do with them. But apparently we're able to make rift signatures with them. Okay, let's take this. It'll prove useful. And we got some iron as well as some bread and some wheat. So let's grab that, see what else is in this pocket dimension. And are we able to just drop onto here? We should be able to. So let's see. Gonna risk a lot here. And then just drop. And there should be more of that fabric of reality right here. As you can see, I'm over this blackness. And I'm able to replace the blocks just by right-clicking on this fabric of reality. And did I put a torch down? Yes, I did. And it doesn't seem like any mobs are spawning here. But this is giving me an early amount of netherrack, which I can probably... Oh, and also a portal to... we can make a portal here to the nether if we so choose. I'm supposing that might be the next door, quote-unquote, that we can go through, though I'm not too sure or confident about that. Wait a second, there's something down here, and here's the next one. More fabric of reality, and this is the roof. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so here's another hallway of doors that we're going to have to look through, and it seems like these are almost like higher tier ones, seeing as it does have torches. So let's see, are we able to easily still get back out through these? I think we should be able to, unless we manage to find us in limbo, which would be bad. And it seems we are still able to get out, so that is good. Now, we might be able to make a pocket dimension for maybe as a base. I'm not too sure about that. Let's keep linear, shall we? Okay, going through this door. See what dungeons this gives. Okay, we managed to find ourselves in a different area entirely. And all of these structures are randomly generated, so you never know what you're going to get each and every single time. This doesn't seem as bright as the previous area, though. So it might mean it's some sort of dungeon. Let's see. It doesn't have the best sort of staircases, so I can only imagine. Okay, I did place a torch at my previous door. I did. I know that. And it seems like a maze that might be a little difficult to get out of, which could be a bit of a problem. Okay, we're in a darker area. And how am I supposed to get through this if I have no idea where I am? You know what I should probably do is break whatever torches I see next time. And I'm pretty sure that mobs won't spawn in this area, so I should be safe. And then just go right hand torches. So go here, and I'll go here next. And how many have we been going through? 6 maybe? So I'm thinking after the next 3, I'm going to backtrack and get myself out of here. Because frankly, if I go too far, I may not be able to get back. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. We managed to find ourselves in the middle of the ocean. And the door has managed to just spawn me out here in the middle of nowhere. The base is way off there, and is this an ocean? Yes, it is. So let's put the light there. So this wooden door brought us back to the overworld. And let's see, do we have anything close on the map? We could go that way to probably get back to around where we were. But that is south, so that means that the taiga or wasteland biome must be over in that direction. I think I'm gonna go back through here so that I can work through another door, because I am quite interested if we... The loot is the main thing. I want to see if we can get some sort of easy sorts of diamonds, because if so, that'll make things a lot, well, easier. But, okay, wooden doors might bring us back. We should keep that in mind, so maybe if we see another wooden door, that'll be the ticket out of there. Okay, so here we go. Another area. Another door. Behind bars this time. Though nothing that would be saying that this is the way. So I probably am doing a horrible job at explaining Limbo. Limbo is pretty much the area where if you make a wrong move somehow, it's not very clear in the wiki what you have to do for that, but if you make a wrong move in one of the areas, you will find yourself in Limbo and be lost. And Limbo, if many of you know the lore about it, is this area where time does not move. So maybe I should move there. So I can't move. Oh my gosh, imagine that. But it is a bit tricky. But I don't think I want to do that. So, think this is the last door. Maybe when we get to the last dungeon, we'll just go through back the way we came, so that we don't have to worry about ending up in that paradoxical area, because frankly, paradoxes aren't exactly the most fun, but if we do end up there, it'll be fun to figure out how the heck we get out, because I honestly have no clue. And speaking about no clue, we found ourselves at the original spawn. Huh. Hello, door. That is quite interesting. I didn't expect us to wind back up here. Okay, let's put that there. And we'll put this here. So if we're back at the original spawn from this door, then... Okay, so that does say that wooden doors either are the places you came from before, or is the overworld. This might be a good fast travel system. Though it might be a little headachy to continually go through pocket dimensions, and I'm not even sure how big the dimension folder is. Pere! Okay. This looks dungeon-y. Though, doesn't seem like there's anything here. Except these columns. Which leads to another dimensional door. So this is another door, and if that's the case, this would also be another door, if that's right. No, this is just blackness, so the next door is over in here, or it could also be over here. No, it isn't. But, nice. So what do you guys think, just talking out loud, what do you guys think of me setting up my main base in one of these dimensional doors? It'll be hard to find. Therefore, if we were to add more people to the server, it will be a lot easier to hide myself away. What I mean by that is mobs won't be able to spawn in these areas, and also, if there was a server, they wouldn't be able to exactly find me easily unless I were to show them the exact combination of doors that would be required to get to my place. However, it might make it even more difficult because of that to find my way to the place myself. So, I don't know. Ooh, hello. So this is an iron door. And this is a fabric of reality, which I just destroyed by either placing the iron door or just destroying the other area, huh? Well, this place is infinitely, well, maybe not infinitely expandable by the fact that I couldn't go that way. But I don't know, it's something that I'm going to have to think myself. So, okay, so last door I'm going through, then I'm going to make my way back. Olay! Okay. 'Cause that's not sketchy. Oh, hello. That just sucks. Oh, crud. No, 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 no. You're not putting me here. You are not putting me here. Okay, let's wait for it to actually generate. Oh, uh, hello. WayofTime here. We're in limbo. Unraveled fabric. Okay, so this is the limbo place we were talking about. And it seems I have kept my stuff. Now, is there any actual way to get out of this area? Or is it just a dream? This place is pretty big. Do we suffer any fall damage? I wonder. No, we don't. So we're dead. And we're in a very dismal place where light levels don't seem to matter. Let's see. This place is humongous. This place is completely humongous. So how are we going to be able to get out of here? We have unraveled fabric. And it is very dark. Not for lack of trying, but for the fact that it's not giving us any light. It just seems like it's dark for the sake of it. Okay, so we might... Okay, I don't think we're actually going to feel any sort of hunger in here. So we might as well explore and sprint away and see if we can find anything else. So this is what happens when you die when you're in limbo. Or rather, when you're in a dimensional door. You are flung into this very abysmal area, and you have to find your way out, which is going to be difficult, seeing as we are in no way able to see anything, huh? And if we fall out through the void, it's probably going to be the same issue. Okay. Now, I don't think there's any actual documentation in how one is supposed to find their way out of this area. There might be some sort of master dimensional door that they have to go through, or it's as easy as that.